So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second down and 8.
They run wide side with Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept.
Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out.
And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now it's gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Here's Goff. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Gain of 10 yards.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
At the Lions' 45-yard line.
The toss right to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
Fast, bro, fast.
That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Yeah.
Now it's Jackson.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game.
Ravens 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
The final shot before break here. Goff toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
A short throw caught by Andrews. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get imagine the 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Henry up the middle.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Shoves him aside. And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Ravens 20, Lions 16. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. He goes 81 yards on the kickoff return. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this will be caught as they convert here for two. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They keep it with Henry on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. And a Raven first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On.
Inside handoff, Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
At the 15-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
He was brought down by Kyle
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Again to Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Here's Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Alpha. Hurry! Hurry! Yo.
Now Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear
Let's go.
he's going to be the one to do it.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop the throw.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Ravens 36. Lions.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll start out here with the option left. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson,
41 yards.
and the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson on the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
It's caught inside the 25. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders.
Why you brought these Commanders out here, bro? Why you brought these Commanders out here, bro?
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away.
This a free win. I'm gonna beat you with your squad.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Freddie.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. This is Ja'Cory Crosby now. And it for the first time. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the doors for a bigger gap in the future.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Three. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, sorry. Talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
lane once again. Wilkowski man.
What's she trying to do,
Gets to
bro?
him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th
What's
down
up?
coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect